Well, here comes a crunch game. So much depends on this. Expectation and nerve. It is indeed a heavy mix. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it.
So what we do? Outstanding player in this lineup. Yeah, I think it's incredible how this career has turned out after a difficult start. He's made himself into a good all-round player with excellent creativity in addition to his finishing now. And the reputation for being critical on third goal is by now very, very much deserved. Really effective.
Looking for options for movement. Great ball, and a chance! It's in!
Well, they haven't been looking at to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige his star.
Oh, the deftness of touch, received it delightfully and finished it off sumptuously. Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter. So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
So good,
Peter, but they need to start thinking of the next one now.
Take this momentum and force it
even more. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Shot a goal! And he hits the net. And they're at it again in double quick time. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment. Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much. Things starting to look very comfortable, and things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in. That's a shade optimistic. Well, there's the clearance. It's a pretty loose pass. Valverde. Hazard. Oh, that looks a good ball through. And he shoots! It's there! And he stuck it away as if laser guided. That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there. We have got ourselves a game here. Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. Played with finesse. Defending of the desperate variety. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Tries to pass it through. Chance for a shot! And yes, it's there! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish. Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good. There's the shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! And with that, he takes home the match ball. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick. What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently and he picked out the perfect target. And with that, the hat-trick is complete. This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet. Al Nassr grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy. Mbappe! Great football, shot and save. Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well. Milan with the corner. They're first. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. He's tried one! That is decidedly lacking.
Well, if they hope to have any chance of turning this round, they have to abandon their shoot on sight policy. It's just not working.
There will be 3 minutes added time. Great vision. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Can he finish? He scores! An act of charity gratefully received.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
And that'll be the final action of the first half.
Well, it's hard to say whether a 2-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Al Nassr 2 up, but it is a crazy, undulating, unpredictable game.
ചെയ്തെടുക്കും ഇത് ആ ഫാൻ ഓഫ് ചെയ്യും ആ ഫാൻ്റെ സൗണ്ട് എന്ത് പറഞ്ഞാലും
And the action is back underway. Conte, Palmer, a probing pass, and they've got rid. Messi. Nice looking ball. Donnarumma getting this one clear. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Now it's Torres, and it's Palmer. Ricci, it's a searching pass, and that has been cut short. Robertson. Milan are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Palmer. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Short changes him with that pass. And it's Palmer. Good ball, good take. Spread it left. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Saliba. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Turns back here, probably the best option. Conte. Plays a sharp little ball here. Little pass back.
Not a lot more he could do there.
Not the most accurate pass. Robertson. And Adams. Puyol. Conte, a picture of focus and alertness. Hazard, looking to play him in, and this is Forlan, real chance!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Conte. Kane. Rijkaard. And that is a little undercooked. And the pass is intercepted. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Moved on forwards. Robertson. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Al Nassr can celebrate now. They have exactly what they craved. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Al Nassr can be really happy with this. I saw it as one of these defining games for them, and they showed real character to get the job.
ഇതിലെന്ത് സെറ്റ് ചെയ്യണമെന്ന് പറഞ്ഞ എന്നാ ബ്രോ വീഡിയോ ലൈക്ക് ചെയ്യ് ബ്രോ വീഡിയോ ലൈക്ക് ചെയ്യ്
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Well, if you did just miss it, oh, he's been caught. Shapes to shoot! Goal! The ideal start!
That's the purpose and intensity they showed from the first moment. They really did fly out of the blocks here.
And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his...
Can he finish? And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And we have our very first corner. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. It's run loose here. Oh, super ball. Now that is a hefty challenge. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Bellingham. Szoboszlai. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. And he's heaved it away. That's gone for a throw-in. That's an imaginative pass. Raul.
Al Nassr are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Great reaction. Koundé.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. And this is Forlan. He could be in here. Forlan! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome. Not the best distribution from the keeper. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Raul. Rijkaard pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. It's over the line, and that'll be a goal kick. And that is a little undercooked. And this is Forlan. He's beaten the last man. Takes a shot! And yes, it's there! Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
So that's two now without reply.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
This is their second corner of the game. Forlan goes short. And they've got rid. Szoboszlai. That's Thuram. And here's Bellingham. Very nicely done. Puyol gets it away. And here's Bellingham. And he's there to get it away. And the referee brings the first half to a close. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Please keep your eyes on your children during the match at all times.
There's the start of the second half.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline.
Tries a shot! And it's there! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Well, when you get in that position, it's all about composure. Panic can come into it, and it didn't.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
This is the time you need that pace. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Chips it through. Well read, nice interception. And that's put paid to a promising move. He's in a great position here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Bellingham. Well, they've got it again.
That's good pressing. It's really squeezing everything. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Great vision. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Shun and Belmare clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And this is Forlan. Now, oh, shooting chance! And somehow he kept it out.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
So, third corner of the game. That's a throw.
Substitution on the field. Number 11, Robert Lewandowski. Number 21,
And it's Soboslai.
Torres. Number 8,
Soboslai! Superb from Soboslai! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Bellingham knocks it into space, and he's managed to get free. Decent chance! Oh, he's been caught on it here. Soboslai is onto this. Soboslai! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And he thumps it clear. Soboslai goes for a shot! Brought out the best in the keeper.
Ah, that's a shame, Peter. Such a great run, but he didn't have that clinical edge.
So their fourth corner of the game. And it's going to be another corner.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Forlan plays it short.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And it's Thuram. And here's Bellingham. Beckham. And it's Conte. Now, can they get him away? 5 minutes to add. And they can counter here. That's a shade optimistic. And that has been clubbed away. Conte. Oh, sweet feet. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Adams eases him off the ball. Fallen! And another try! He has done it! And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
It's a mass exodus now, certain...
So that's it. It is all over. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile and seemingly clueless.
കഴിഞ്ഞ okay bro. Yes. എന്താ മൈൻഡ് സെറ്റ് ആണല്ലോ ബ്രോ. ലോങ് പാസ് ഇട്ട് പാസ് പോലും പോകുന്നില്ല. അതുകൊണ്ട് ചുമ്മാ പേര് കളിച്ചത്. മൂന്ന് പാസൊന്നും പോകുന്നില്ല. ഉറക്കൊന്നുമില്ലോ.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Well, it seems fair to say, Jim, that Diego Forlan is the outstanding player in this lineup.
Yeah, and I think it's incredible how his career has turned out after a difficult start. He's made himself into a great all-round player with vision and creativity in addition to his finishing now.
And a reputation for being lethal, clinical, vital in front of goal is by now very, very richly deserved.
Really effective.
Neymar's cross. Yamal! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Tries to play it through. Played out towards the right wing. Oh, that is a nice touch. Yamal will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Al Nassr still without a single shot on target. And he cuts out the supply. Tries to pass it through. Yamal. Oh, that's fabulous. Adams did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Camavinga. Messi. This is promising.
Such good technique.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Fallen! Off the post! And he's there to clear it. And here's Forlan. Well, he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Well, that has not gone well. Lewandowski is offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Conte. Palmer. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. And that has been cleared. Oh, good spread. No, it's not getting there. Alexander-Arnold. Well, there's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Corner.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And now a sudden chance to counter. Messi. And the first half is done. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. How would you review the first half?
Well, simply put, Peter, they haven't been good enough to trouble the opposition. They need to play with more courage in the second half and a lot more intent.
So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0.
So guys. Yeah.
So off we go once more.
Al Nassr really can count themselves lucky not to be behind at half-time. Couldn't really work out what they were trying to do, actually. Letting themselves get dominated like that, it's very confusing.
And he skips past his man. The ball is loose and the chase is on. That's going to go a long way. Now it's Torres. Van Dijk promptly onto that, and that is that.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Now that looks a decent ball. Out towards the flank. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, that was vital. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Akanji cuts it out. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
He's had a shot! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that flummoxed the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
And he's taking no... Shot a goal! Volleyed effort.
McAllister really had a decent crack at that. It was a full-blooded effort.
And still, we await the first breakthrough. Now it's Forlan. Yamal. He's come in hard.
Oh, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
It's Neymar! Oh, that is rather wayward.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
Number 11.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed.
Takes a shot! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Well, let that be a lesson to them. If they don't stay focused all the time, they're going to be made to pay.
Coming on the field is number 7, Terhogiati. Substitution in progress.
Al Nassr choosing to make the first change. And that has been knocked clear. Al Nassr have the chance to go the other way. No, he's had it taken off him. Now it's Neymar. He's found a way through. Neymar going face to face with his great...
Messi!
It's a loose ball.
And a chance!
Keeper's not concerned by that.
Substitution for Galatasaray. Number 17.
Couple of changes then in quick succession. Azar getting the call here in what can be interpreted as a clear show of intent.
Yeah, I think it's time for some brave decision-making. Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Sane receives it in a wide position. And this is Messi. He's found some space.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And he shoots! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And that is it. The referee has seen enough. So a tough one to gauge. Defensive dominance combined with wastefulness in attack, and the outcome inevitable. How would you sum up what we've witnessed?
Okay, sure. Good. No.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And that gets things running.
Peter, it's not often I'll focus on the influence of a goalkeeper, but Vitor Baia is an exception I'm happy to make. Consistently strong and one of Portugal's very best players, never mind just keepers.
Yeah, I very much doubt his nation has ever had anyone better in that position. Searching pass he's played there. Lovely feet. And that was very necessary.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Rijkaard looking for options for movement. Torres providing an out. Lewandowski! And he's following up! And it's a goal! Al Nassr take the lead. Palmer duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Madrid are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. And it's hoisted clear. And he's had a hit! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Pedri just can't be faulted for taking on the opportunity. That sort of distance is usually up his street.
Plays a sharp little ball here. Robertson is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Knocks it into space. Brilliantly cut out. Now that looks a decent ball. Showing good feet. And it's Neymar. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Good read, needed to be. That's going to go a long way. Vinicius Junior. It's run loose here. Looking for a runner. Ronaldo is flagged offside. Now it's Palmer. Oh, that's well spotted. Now he's got space here. And this is Ronaldo. And he's searching. Tries a shot! He's scored! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Madrid grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Great vision. That ball looks a good one. Adams with the clearance. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Palmer.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And there is the half-time whistle. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break, all square. That's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each.
Announcement. Would the father of a boy in a blue hat kindly make his way to the information centre?
കളി വെച്ചു
Substitution in progress.
So we're into the second 45. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Saka. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Odo tries to play it through. Lewandowski in acres of space out wide. Conte. Oh, that's an excellent interception. Abiati. Ambitious ball here. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And that's put paid to a promising move. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Oh, that's delightful. Now it's Haaland. Now, can he finish? Sticks it away! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. And here's Torres. And he's managed to get free. Can he finish? And that is doing no harm at all.
Yeah, that was a fantastic run, and it showed how brilliantly energetic he is.
Substitution on the field, number 11.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. Two fresh faces and both in the front line.
Well, it looks like he's playing his trump card. That'll inject a lot of energy up front.
Son Heung-min. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Palmer, can he get on the end of this? Oh, shooting chance! Should have equalised.
Well, the lead may be fragile, but the keeper was focused and strong. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Keeper's dealt with that. It's anyone's ball now. And another try! He has done it! They've done it again! It is incredible!
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better.
Simplicity itself.
Well, my sympathies go to the keeper, who was left horribly exposed. You don't expect players to switch off in front of goal like that.
This is quite a battle.
Well, needless to say, Peter, they're eager to get going, but you have to wonder how much these boys have left in the tank.
A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Kante gets good distance on it.
I think we might be done here.
Big chance! Having turned the game on its head, now can they hold out?
There's still a bit left in it, Peter, but they should find the necessary to avoid a slip.
And a chance! And it's hit the woodwork and out! And he nearly went all the way.
Haaland clearly is trying to be too clever there. He should have gone with his instincts.
Saka. That's an imaginative pass. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. And no surprise, that's a booking.
It's just a silly one to give away at this stage of the game.
Substitution on the field, number 15.
The final whistle is imminent, but I do think he'll allow time for this free kick. De Bruyne! And that is it. The equaliser just wouldn't come. It is over. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will. And this place is bouncing. Odo claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument.